Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... Still a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to he said my life's a bore.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Ready?
Off of play action, it's Watson. And his first look is incomplete. And he was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out.
At the 44-yard line.
Second and 9 from the 44. Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing their quarterback on the run.
This will be caught. Judy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on. Hey, go.
An inside run with Judkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Jerry Jeudy, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he powers his way up past the 30. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now it's Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Smith. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give up the middle, Judkins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. And that's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Come on. Pat the 60.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Let's go. 60 back. Ready.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Mayer there to bring it in. So he stopped for no gain. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2.
Here we go. 390%.
Throwing now is Gino. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
Well, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Once again, Jenkins. And he's upended at the 43, following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
19, 18.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Gino going to hand it to Genty.
And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Okay, quick.
The Browns drive about to get started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st down, Browns.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. Hop.
Now it's Judkins.
And some room to roam now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
64 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Smash. Ready?
On the ground, it's Ford.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Dragon 6, 18 Cardinal.
Judkins trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal?
Ready? Let go.
He'll try again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns. Touchdown,
Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try to run for it with Genty.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one goes for 8 yards.
The Raiders at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing is Smith.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Hey, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Gino now to throw.
They'll get this out to Genty.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Gino. That's good. Now loose football. The ball comes out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
That's good for another.
Now Smith going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Tucker.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 36-yard line.
Here's Smith. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
There we go,
Now Smith.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle.
And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They snap it to Smith.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Ashton Genty, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go.
Genty is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers
As the 1st half is winding down.
and the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Raiders 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the first half of play.
At the 29-yard line.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense Jory referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down at 7.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Smith. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6, he got about 5. 4th down.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not only you want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Ready.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
35 yards the game there. Another 1st down as well.
1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Watson, option left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And
stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Smith. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carson Schlesinger. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Go.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Smith.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Give them 12 yards that time, and Las Vegas first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and then instead right up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
So
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys being backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do.
Had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Second down and 3. A run straight ahead with Gentile.
And he swallowed up behind near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Smith now to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. This is the tight end, the Joker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
On the ground, this is Jenkins.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Watson.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Come on. Ready?
Watson.
Mitchell,
36 yards.
and the Browns add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, what a move. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dive defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
An inside run with Jenkins. Jamal Adams coming up from the safety spot to make the play.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ready. On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Go! Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go!
On 1st down, here's Jenkins.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
They give up the middle, Jenkins.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick here is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Smith.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. Quick pitch, complete. It's Myers. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense on third down today, they've had a lot of chances but not much success, converting only 3 times. Here it's 3rd and 2. To the air again, Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and it'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, you're giving a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of it on the way out.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 1.
Come on. 60 Bison. Ready?
Once again, Judkins.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Hawk 70.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me today. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me today. Something takes a part of me. You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the streets with their
2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Deshaun Watson. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Browns run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the man who was a top 10 pick for the Carolina Panthers back in the day, Christian McCaffrey. Chalk it up for a 59-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean.